For certain groups of users, Intel's Xeon D product line has been a boon in performance per watt metrics. The goal of offering a fully integrated enterprise-class chip, with additional I/O features, with lots of cores and at low power, was a draw to many industries: storage, networking, communications, compute, and particularly for edge computing. We reviewed the first generation Xeon D-1500 series back in June 2015, and today Intel is launching the second generation, the Xeon D-2100 series. 14 processors, focusing on networking and quick assist. Before discussing the platform as a whole, we'll dive straight into the launch processor list. Intel's Xeon D-2100 series on Integ cores: base Freak, all-core Freak, Turbo Freak, TDP, DDR4 price, edge server and cloud SKUs: D2191 18.1.6 GHz, 2.2 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 86W 2407 D2161 I12 2.2 GHz, 2.8 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 90W 2133 962 D2141 I8 2.2 GHz, 2.7 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 65W 2133 $555 network edge and storage SKUs: D2183 T16 2.2 GHz, 2.8 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 100W 2400 $1764 D2173 at 14 1.7 GHz, 2.3 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 70W 2133 $1229 D2163 at 12 2.1 GHz, 2.6 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 75W 2133 $930 D2143 at 8 2.2 GHz, 2.7 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 65W 2133 $566 D2142 at 8 1.9 GHz, 2.5 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 65W 2133 $438 D2123 at 4 2.2 GHz, 2.7 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 60W 2400 $213 Integrated Intel Quick Assist Technology SKUs: D2187 NT16 2.0 GHz, 2.4 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 110W 2666 $1989 D2177 NT14 1.9 GHz, 2.3 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 105W 2666 $1443 D2166 NT12 2.0 GHz, 2.3 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 85W 2133 $1005 D2146 NT8 2.3 GHz, 2.5 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 80W 2133 $641 D2145 NT8 1.9 GHz, 2.5 GHz, 3.0 GHz, 65W 2133 $502 Intel's Xeon D1500 series D1500 8116 1.8 GHz to 2.4 GHz, 65W 2133 D1571 16 1.3 GHz to 2.1 GHz, 45W 2133 $1222 D1553 N8 2.3 GHz to 2.7 GHz, 65W 2400 $855 D1531 62.2 GHz to 2.7 GHz, 45W 2133 $348 Intel has defined the new Xeon D2100 series in three areas: edge server and cloud, edge network and storage, and finally the quick assist variants. The first segment, edge server and cloud, has the three processors that were placed onto Intel's January price list, published before today's official launch. We reported on that last week, noting several key comparisons in the design compared to the D1500 series, such as naming, core configurations, and power consumption. For naming, Intel has the following scheme: I, such as D2161i, stands for Integrated Intel Ethernet. T, such as D2183T, stands for High Temperature Support or Extended Reliability offerings. N, such as D2187NT, Stands for Intel Ethernet and Intel Quick Assist Technology. Intel Xeon D2100 series features support on Intel Cores 10 COT, Gbps, high temp price edge server and cloud SKUs D219118. $2,407 D2161 at 12 4x10, $962 D2141 IA 4x10, $555 Network Edge and Storage SKUs D2183 T16 4x10, yes, $1,764 D2173 at 14 4x10, yes, $1,229 D2163 at 12 4x10, yes, $930 D2143 at 8 4x10, yes, $566 D2142 at 8 4x10, yes, $438 D2123 at 4 4x10, yes, $213 Integrated Intel Quick Assist Technology SKUs D2187 and T6.